void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep. Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I was young, the Loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them. He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. But I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
I'm with you.
even in the void, if only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
At a fraction of the cost.
Not clever enough.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Good to see you're still with us. Thank you for helping, Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
Then we'll have to make sure Duke Luca Abel doesn't overstay his welcome.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I appreciate your thoughts on the matter, Alexandria. Delilah Copperspoon, or is it Caldwin? The Royal Conservatory. This place was commissioned by my grandfather in my grandmother's name. When I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of?
or what she's up to.
Medicinal supplies are low. I might have to go out for extract of blood ox liver and some legend busy seeds.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the Conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There will be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
From a country you never visited.
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants. Playing dice tonight. You in?
Nah, not this.
What's going on here?
From the void.
Howler, you cross them all. We'll get your ass. Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. Holy shit! This won't take long.
I'll find you, you know. Shit!
Come on. Won't hurt you.
I'm not in the mood. Show me!
Please take a look around. We have the best... Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like? What a pleasant surprise to see you again. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. An excellent choice. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. This district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed. It's a pleasure to have some... Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. Please, visit again soon. What a pleasant surprise to see.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
one night. Now I'm covered in chancres.
Just have a look.
Blood?
I wonder who that was.
Maybe I should just work a double Something feels wrong. That sounded like broken glass. Huh?
Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult Incarnate. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are sisters from the oracular order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Some changes to the tax and proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the oracular order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the oracular order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
So he says, keep alert. And I says, I am alert. I've been alert. And he says, yeah, but this time I really mean it. Huh?
Yo, sure.
Walking red. Gonna have same poison running oil.
Air feels heavy. I can get it to fall.
fixing gibbous. And if that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea.
Melinda, you look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrist for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen. I can't go on doing this. Stealing for you. I'll lose my job.
Do you want to be a servant all your life? You're always talking about leaving
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her own drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that. Never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashwood's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Oh, the look on his face. Well, who was he expecting? The Empress? What a fool.
Brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great destruction of the law. This is the Duke who must all
Before coming out, last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket. Who's she to say I didn't deserve the promotion? She wouldn't know a promotion if it hit her in the head. In fact, maybe that's just what she needs. They probably ran off, if you ask me. Must have had a thing for each other.
She went missing a day before.
the Duke. Some of you have questioned the stricter duties levied by the Grand Circonian Guard. Let me answer all of this rabble-rousing at once. Disloyalty to tradition will not be
I'll just draw it.
Look at Duncan Bale, Brad. He's a patriot. Man who won't stop until he has turned every bit of this land into shiny coins. I asked him to double the number of mine workers. He did it. No place. We're not gonna need it. Out of thin air. That's the Circonian spirit. That's it.
Push out into the harsh world. You are not lurking tide.
I got 4 mouths to feed. Not that it's any of your business.
Pardon the smell. I ate something off. You up for a beer later?
You bet.
Settle down, stomach. Dinner will be in you shortly.
Getting so one.
The whole family's stoned to death.
Nah.
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
Something stinks around here. That's not much. My nerves are